Azure, Azure, Azure. It is almost everywhere. Growing very fast, no doubt about it. Most demanded cloud platform at this moment, no doubt about it. Ample amount of job opportunities for the same, no doubt about it. And most important, it has changed the landscape of data engineering as well. And most of the companies are solving their data engineering use cases with the help of Azure and its services. On my platform, Grow Data Skills, in last 1 year, I have completed 3 bootcamps related to data engineering, 2 complete data engineering bootcamp, basic to advanced, where AWS and GCP was there, and recently covered 1 mini bootcamp which was only focused for AWS services for the data engineering and data pipelines. And the result of those bootcamps, you can see on your screen that how our alumni bagged amazing job offers from different companies, transitioned successfully into data engineering role from different kind of job profile as well. And since then, I was getting a lot of requests that you should bring one dedicated data engineering bootcamp where Azure cloud is going to be used in one dedicated module. And I'm super excited to announce this, that our most awaited complete data engineering 3.0 bootcamp with Azure has been launched, where in just 3 months you will be learning the most demanding tech stack of data engineering from basic to advanced, including most popular things like Azure, GCP, Databricks and Snowflake. The live classes will be starting from 1st of June, and again I have kept this bootcamp only for limited number of seats which are filling really fast. So enrollment link has been given in the description, or you can visit www.growdataskills.com to get the slot in this 3 months data engineering bootcamp, where everything you will be learning in the live classroom environment. And also to help my YouTube community and my YouTube followers, you can use the coupon code DE300 to get the exclusive discount offers. What are you waiting for? Get your seat as fast as you can. And in next couple of minutes, I will give you the complete walkthrough of this bootcamp, that what all things we'll be covering and how it will be covered in just 3 months. So first visit www.growdataskills.com, where you will see everything. And most important thing I want to highlight about our motto, our vision, and why we are different from others. Our vision is not to do any sort of false promises or fake promises, job guarantee scams, nothing like that. Purely focus on the upskilling part, help the aspiring data professional to acquire the most demanding tech skills of the data domain, not the old school or the legacy related. And apart from that, in our bootcamps, we believe more in the live teaching and live doubt support. Affordability is one of the most crucial factor which we have solved. And at the end, in each of our bootcamp, our focus is 10% theory and 90% implementation in the live classes, hands-on practices, projects, and doing things practically in the live environment. So here you will see the data engineering 3.0 bootcamp with Azure, and apart from that, other bootcamps are also there. You can check for the self-paced. We have project related bootcamps plus the combo bootcamps as well in the self-paced mode. So here let's get into this one. And this is how it is going to be. Live classes will be starting from 1st of June. And my way of teaching is that after every live class, I also take the live doubt sessions, right? Where you can ask your doubts in the live classes itself, and I will be solving them. Plus, if you feel that, okay, after the classes, you have more and more doubts. So for that one, you will be having the access of private Discord group where you can network with your batchmates. Plus, you can ask your doubt after the classes or offline doubts. So here, what all things we have included in this one, most important part, live teaching, and then 5 industry level projects. And in my bootcamp, 5 is just a very minimum, or you can say the least number, because after each module, the kind of assignment I give, that itself a mini project. So in total, after the bootcamp, you will be well equipped with more than 10 projects, that I can say for sure. And then the implementation things will be covered on Azure plus the GCP, and we focus more on the placement assistance part, like giving the proper resume guidance, preparation, interview strategies, LinkedIn profile building, and the job opportunities from our side. So for the tech stack part, what we are going to cover, and most important thing is keeping the things in the structured and sequential manner, because there are a lot of things over the internet, and sometimes people get confused that if I am a beginner or I am someone who don't have any previous background. This is why I am saying this bootcamp is basically for everyone. If you are coming from a different background itself, no matter nothing at all, it's just like you need to follow all the things I will be teaching in the live classes consistently and in the sequence which I am going to teach. So there are no specific prerequisite for this bootcamp. So by the time the bootcamp is going to start, you will be having couple of days. If you can just cover the basic Python, like simply writing the syntax, if else, applying the for loop, while loop, creating function, that is the very basic requirement. Apart from that, everything I will be taking care in the bootcamp from basic to advanced. Like I'm going to teach in such a way that you don't know anything, like the way I was expecting at my time, that there could have been someone who could have guided me in this way. So in the same way, I'm going to teach you in this bootcamp. So we'll be starting from the SQL part, covering from basic till the advanced, like the window functions and the CTs, then big data fundamentals and Hadoop, and implementing it, spinning up the Hadoop cluster over the GCP and running the Hadoop commands and see every single box of it, architecture of it. Then coming to the Apache Hive. So again, end-to-end working of it, solving projects, writing the Hive queries, processing the data in different formats, 𝗏𝗏, 𝗏𝗏, and many other stuff. Then the Kafka part, which is going to be super important for our streaming data pipelines. So we will be covering it in depth with the projects. Then coming to the NoSQL databases part, so we'll be covering the MongoDB, and apart from that you will be getting a recorded part for the Cassandra as well. So in total 2 NoSQL databases will be covering end to end. Then coming the most important, the most core part of the entire data engineering, and this will be expected in all your interviews, that is Apache Spark. So we will be covering it in depth, including the optimization, writing the Spark script batch, streaming Spark SQL, and working with the Spark on the Databricks, end-to-end things on the Databricks, creating workflows there, spinning up the compute, DBFS, Unity catalog, and all those part of the Databricks. Then coming to the orchestration part, Airflow, we will be covering it end to end, including how to host Airflow on the cloud and just do all the pipeline scheduling, spinning up the resources from there. All those things we'll look at for the Airflow. Again, the most important part for the mid-senior data engineers. In your interviews, dedicated data warehousing, data modeling rounds will be there. So we will be focusing on those things with proper case studies, solving them end to end, and then working with the most demanding data warehousing services like Snowflake and GCP BigQuery. So Snowflake, we will deep dive into it, including all its aspects, the SQL warehouse, the Snowpipe, Snowpark, all those things will be covering there. Then most important part, as I said, the entire highlight or the main USP of this bootcamp is going to be the Azure. So we will be covering all the important services end to end with the practical implementation in the bootcamp for Azure, starting from blob to the Delta Lake part. So every single service we will cover first, and then we will be creating the industrial projects, like the batch projects will be there, real-time streaming related, batch and real time. So all these type of projects will be there, where you will see all these tech stack which we have covered in this bootcamp will be going to cover. So this will help you to prepare for your interviews plus for your job, because to crack the interviews you need to know all this whole plethora of data engineering skill set, plus to survive in your job from just couple of weeks you need to start contributing in the projects. So end to end, basic to advanced implementation, you can say, I will be implementing all these projects from scratch in the classes with proper architecture, diagram discussion, the code implementation, walk through every single thing I will be covering, including the deployment part of it using the CI/CD. Everything is gonna be there. And last but not the least, as I said, the proper dedicated placement assistance, and we are already there for it. So we'll be helping you. And yes, this is going to be the course schedule. So that is pretty much about the course curriculum and the walkthrough of it. So as I said, I am very, very excited for this upcoming bootcamp, and yep, I will take you into this amazing journey of data engineering from basic to advanced. So again, I'm repeating myself, doesn't matter what kind of background you are coming from, just come up with the motivation and enthusiasm of learning, and meanwhile just work on basic Python, and from 1st of June we can start the bootcamp and you will enjoy this journey. And I'm really excited to see you all in the live classes. So hurry up, link for the enrollment has been given in the description, or visit www.growdataskills.com. Plus amazing discount offer for my YouTube family. You can use code DE300. So hurry up and do it fast.